there, welcome to 45 minutes of yoga. I'm Karen. So glad that you decided to take this time out for yourself, because we all need that time to just refocus, increase our flexibility, better back health, posture, strength and balance as well. So many things that yoga is good for. Deep breath. So good for you for taking this time. It's not easy to carve it out, I know that. So this is a Zoom class that I videoed. So anytime I'm facing the camera, if I say left or right, feel free to either do what you see me doing or what you hear me say, but we get both sides in on all the different exercises and poses. I'm just gonna use a mat and a yoga strap, and I encourage you to shut down your phone, put everything to the side, and really just focus on you. Make this a selfish 45 minutes. Because you will be able to nourish others if you nourish yourself first, okay? So let's make this all about you, what's best for you. Put everything else to the side, and here we go. All right, everybody, welcome to yoga. So glad you made it here today. Let's have a seat, and let's start in a sitting position today. Let's get back just a little bit. And let's sit with your right leg in front. Let's bring our chin down and shoulder blades in our back pockets. Let's just start to take some breaths to release tightness in those hips. Good, and let's round the back, push those hands away from us. Nice deep breath in, reach up. And exhale, look past your fingertips. Bring that chin to your chest and start to bend our elbows. Feel a nice release in that low back. As we wind around to your left, let's bring that right hand on top. Bend the elbows so the nose sinks just that little bit closer to your knee. And right arm, let's reach it up to the sky. Take our left hand, grab the opposite knee, gently sink down. And we're going to inhale, arms up. Look over that right shoulder. Shoulders down, gently twist. Good, let's untwist and let's come to our hands and knees. Doing a couple cat-cow stretches. Waking up your spine. You're going to allow those muscles to warm up on their own. And make sure you are looking at this as your practice. Wrists are below the shoulders, abs nice and engaged. Let's hug the sides, come on down. Nice up dog, top of that head lifting up to the sky. Let's bring ourselves back to child's pose. So knees apart, big toes together, rest your forehead. Think about the middle of that chest, surrendering to the mat. Big breaths in and out. And on your exhale, tucking those toes under, come to down dog. So those feet are hip width apart. Top of the head sinks down towards the mat and the tailbone lifts up. As we breathe, we're going to remember our intention. Remember why you came to class today. Continue to focus on that. Let's walk or softly jump feet to hands. And let's glance up, lift the tailbone, reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. And let's go ahead and take that right arm down. We're going to keep those feet together, lifting left fingertips up, inch those right fingertips down. So our right hand's going to grab that wrist, gently pull, rest the head to the right. So we're pushing our left foot down into the mat. Nice side stretch and half moon. Inhale to the middle. And exhale, same side. Nice long stretch down that left side. Good. Front of the mat. Nice standing back bend. And let's go ahead and bring those arms down to shoulder height. Right toes behind you, zipped up through your middle. Lifting the right leg just to the point you are comfortable in warrior three. That chest can come down a little bit. Deep breaths in and out. And let's gently lunge on your right toes. Lean back into that crescent lunge. So tuck the pelvis under, right hip flexor stretch. And we're gonna swing through. As we bring the arms up, see if your right foot wants to go back a little farther. And let's go ahead and bring palms down. Left foot back, abs engaged, come on down slow, letting that chest lead. Nice up dog. Push up if you choose, and down dog. Take this opportunity to bend one knee and then the other, loosening up those lower legs slowly. And as we roll to right side plank, your right wrist is directly under the shoulder and your right knee is on the mat. Left arm up, deep cleansing breaths. You know that knee can straighten. I want you to remember that this whole class is your practice today. Do what feels right for you. Let's slowly go ahead and come back to plank. Abs engaged, let's hug the sides, come on down. Nice up dog. Push up if you choose, and down dog. So as you lift the tailbone to the sky and relax the feet, let's roll some weight out of the heel of the hand more towards the knuckles. Let that belly expand and contract as you're breathing through the nose, and gently come to those hands and knees. Nice cat-cow stretch. And let's go ahead and have a seat. You're gonna have that left leg in front this time. So as the chin's in the chest, let's put those shoulder blades in your imaginary back pocket and sit up nice and tall. Reach those arms up for an inhale. Exhale, let's look past those fingertips, palms down, chin in the chest, low back and hips releasing. Winding around to your right, you're gonna bring that left hand on top, nose towards that knee. Reach the left arm nice and long. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. So press those shoulder blades down. Right hand grabs that opposite knee, gently sink down. Good, both arms up with a deep breath. Let's look over that left shoulder. Shoulders down, top of the head lifting up. And slowly untwist. Go ahead and come to those hands and knees again. Nice cat-cow stretch. And continuing to flow, those wrists are below your shoulders. Strong middle, come on down. Your chest leads, the knees come down when you need to. Up dog, open chest, lengthen from the top of the head to the tailbone. Push up if you want to, and down dog. Get the most out of each and every pose here. Lifting the tailbone. Try to roll some of that weight out of the heel of the hand. A little bit more towards the knuckles, just caring for your shoulders. And exhale, walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. Glancing up, lifting the tailbone, reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good, left arm comes down. We're gonna keep those feet together, lengthen down your right side. Walk those left fingertips down. Good, left hand grabs the wrist, just gently pull, rest your head to the left in half moon. Inhale, middle. Exhale, pressing that right foot into the mat. Nice long side stretch. Good, front of that mat, standing back bend. Good. Let's bring those arms to shoulder height and left toes behind you. Let's find that spot you're staring at for balance. Bring that left leg up, lowering the chest a little bit. Warrior 3, just the best that you can. Gently lunging on those left toes, leaning back into your crescent lunge, left hip flexor getting a good stretch. Swinging through. As the arms come up, let's scoot that left foot back a little farther, really lean back. Palms down to the mat, right foot back. Wrists below those shoulders, let's hug the sides, come on down. Flowing to up dog, open chest, push up if you choose, and down dog. Connect to that breath as the top of the head sinks down, tailbone lifting up. And rolling to left side plank. So that left wrist is directly under the shoulder. Feel free to put that left foot down when you need to, or you can straighten both legs. Roll your right shoulder open as well as the right hip. Slowly coming back to plank. Engaging the middle, come on down. Nice up dog. Push up if you want to, and down dog. So imagine that that breath flows up and down the back of those legs, releasing tension as our right toes reach for the ceiling. Hands walk back a little bit, nose towards that knee, very gently swing through. Let's make sure that the right knee is right above the ankle, and we'll turn that left foot flat. Floating the chest up. Warrior 1 on your right side. Let's wiggle our toes, make sure we're not gripping the mat. Let's also make sure we're not shrugging those shoulders. Press, think about arms long, but shoulder blades down. And we're gonna open it up into Warrior 2. Right arm in front. Bend your right knee. On the tip of your right middle finger is your focal point. Right knee is open. We're not going to let it collapse. Exhale, right arm, right thigh. Reach that left arm over the ear. Lengthen down your left side. And then left arm up. Let's slide your right hand down to the inside of that foot. Press the knee and shoulder into each other. And let that left arm roll open. Left hand right down next to that right hand. Right hand walks behind the ankle to grab the outside. Left hand grabs the inside. Chin to your chest. You're going to bend your right knee and allow that right shoulder to sneak underneath that right knee. Dissolve tightness as you exhale and straighten the right knee. Let's go ahead and bring those hands to the mat. Slide the feet apart and let the top of the head sink towards the mat. Left hand to the middle of the mat. Right arm reaches to the sky. Rolling that right shoulder open. Bend your left knee. Let the left ear sink down. Slowly switch. Right hand to the middle, left arm up. Bend that right elbow and roll your left shoulder open. Exhale, fingertips face behind you. Let's separate those feet a little bit. Bend your elbows, top of the head sinks down. Deep breaths. Fingertips face the front. Let's bend those elbows, sinking them towards the mat. Your legs are just as straight as you feel comfortable. Relax your quadriceps, the front of your thighs. On your exhale, let's go ahead and Walk those hands up to the front of the mat. Your right leg is in front. You're gonna face those right toes towards the front of the mat and your right hand to the inside of the foot. Left arm up. Let's roll that left shoulder open and use our strong right thigh to bring us back to warrior two. Bend your right knee. Deep breath. Reverse warrior. Left hand, left thigh. Take the right side of the rib cage away from that hip bone. Slowly coming back to warrior two. And hands come down to the mat. Let's bring that right foot back. You're in your plank, abs lifted up. Hug those sides, come on down. Up dog. Feel free to do a push-up. And then come to down dog. So focus on that belly expanding on your inhale, deflating on your exhale. And along with that exhale, let go of any negative self-talk that snuck in there. As we reach our left toes to the sky. Hands walk back a little bit, nose to the right knee, left toes up. Gently swing through so your left knee is right above the ankle. Let's turn that right foot flat. Floating the chest up. Shoulder blades in your imaginary back pocket. So again, those arms are long, but we're not shrugging those shoulders. And now left arm in front, open it up into warrior two. You can spread your feet farther apart, bend that left knee. Eyes on the tip of your left middle finger. Let's wiggle toes to make sure you're not gripping the mat. Left arm, left thigh. Reach that right arm over the ear. Think about separating between rib cage and hip bone. Right arm up and that left hand slides down to the inside of your left foot. Press that knee and shoulder into each other. Roll your right shoulder open. Please keep in mind it's your practice. Take a break when you need to, modify when you need to. So right hand down next to the left, and left hand walks behind the ankle to grab the outside. Right hand grabs the inside. Chin to your chest. Let's bend that left knee. Allow that left shoulder to sneak underneath that left knee as you breathe. On the exhale, let's straighten that left leg. Hands to the inside, middle of the feet. Spread the feet as far apart as you would like. Top of the head sinks down, tailbone lifts up. Fingertips go ahead and clasp those big toes. Glance forward, let your chest pull forward, tailbone lift. And then let's bend the elbows, allow the top of the head to sink to the mat. Release, let's face the fingertips behind us. Walk them back a little bit, bend those elbows, top of the head sinks down. And go ahead and take those fingertips towards the front of the room. Bend those elbows, top of the head sinks down again. Relax your quadriceps and those inner thighs and hamstrings will get a better stretch. Let's come back to the palms, rewind, taking our hands towards our left foot. Left toes face the front with the hand on the inside of the foot. Right arm up, let's twist open and strong left thigh. Bring us back to warrior two. Bend that left knee, eyes on the tip of your left middle finger. Wiggle your toes, reverse warrior. Right hand, right thigh, gently left side of the rib cage pulls away from the hip bone. Slowly coming back to warrior two. Deep breath in and out through that nose. And let's bring those palms down to the mat. The left foot back. Abs engaged. Let's continue to flow. Come on down. Up dog. Push up if you want to, and down dog. End of an exhale, tailbone lifts, top of the head sinks. And then we're going to walk or softly jump those feet to our hands. Let's glance up, lift the tailbone, and reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Open it up in a mountain. Let's find a spot we're going to stare at for balance. We're going to be doing tree pose on your right leg. Okay, so the weight comes to that right foot, left heel up against your ankle, hands at prayer. This is one form of tree pose. So you could stay right here. Eyes on a focal point where they're not going to move. If you want to, that left foot can come up. You can bring those branches up as well. And those hands can be separate or together. Just shoulder blades in your back pockets and lengthen your torso. Create space between the vertebra and your spine, as well as between rib cage and hip bone. Hands come back to the heart. Now let's extend our left leg behind us for warrior three again. So lower the chest, left leg comes up. You decide how high. And let's continue to move down, bring our fingertips down. Bring our chin in our chest so the head is just hanging down. Now let's take some weight out of our fingertips. So we're just balancing on the fingertips. And start to roll our left hip open. So your left arm can stay hanging down, or that left arm can reach up. Please find a focal point. Eyes on one spot, rolling this left hip open and breathing deeply. Slowly fingertips down as we bend the right knee and gently lunge on your toes. Scooting the leg back, right foot to the right, getting ready for prayer twist. So left elbow to the outside of the thigh, palms together, right elbow points up to the sky. Now let's not shrug our shoulders. Let's push those shoulder blades into our back pockets. Tightly press the palms together. Let's scoot our left foot back a little bit. If you need to rest the left knee on the mat, perfect modification, no problem. Exhale, one hand down, and then the other, with our left knee on the mat. And right foot scoots to the middle of the mat. Let's shift our weight back. Let's slide the right, now, hamstring stretch. Stop right here if you have enough, okay? You could slide that right foot straight to the middle. Left knee could go back. Remember, these are just options. Take them or leave them. Hands towards your right foot. Let's all wiggle that right foot. Bend our elbows, and as the chest sinks towards the right thigh, your left quadricep is sinking towards the mat. Breath is flowing up and down the back of your right hamstring. And each exhale is our opportunity to deepen that stretch. End of our exhale. Slowly ease your way out of this. So the right foot's on the mat, right knee is on the mat, and we can kind of shake those hips side to side a little bit. And right wrist directly under the shoulder. Let's extend that right leg behind you. Left arm reaches spinal balance. Feel free to stay extended. If you want to, the left arm comes to the left. Flexing that right foot, The right foot slightly comes to the right, using the right side of our obliques. We're not shrugging our shoulders. Slowly back down the middle, reach. Exhale, hand and knee down. Hips right, and right hand comes on top of the left. Good, let's untwist. Let's come up to your knees. And let's take those right fingertips, point them down. Gently pull them back. And then let the right thumb lead to reach the arm up to the sky. Flip the hand, right pinky leads, reach as far back as you can. Let's bring that right pinky up in the back. Flip the hand when you need to and bring it around. Try that one more time. Right thumb brings the arm up. Flip the hand, right pinky leads. This helps to take care of that right shoulder joint. Right pinky comes up in the back. Flip it when you need to. Let's come back to your plank. Abs are engaged. Come on down slow. Remember, knees down when you need to. Nice up dog. Push up if you choose. Down dog. Connect to that breath. Let your exhale carry with it any distracting thoughts. Just notice them, don't judge. And just decide to let them go for now, just till the end of class. Walk or softly jump those feet to your hands. Glance up, lift the tailbone. Let's reverse swan dive up. Standing back bend. Good, open it up in a mountain and take a deep breath. Let's find a focal point. We're going to do tree pose on our left side. So you're going to be on that left foot, eyes on one spot where they're not going to move. Right heel up against the left ankle. Feel free to come right back to here when you need to. Eyes on one spot. If you want to, the foot comes up. You can also bring those branches up. Shoulder blades stay in the back pocket, so arms are long. And from the rib cage to the hip bone lengthens. Hands can be together, apart, whatever feels better for you. Calm face. Slowly bringing those hands back to prayer. Now let's go ahead and extend that right leg behind you. Find your spot you're staring at for balance. Stay strong through your middle. Right leg lifts up, chest lowers, deep breath. And then let's continue to go down, bringing fingertips down, chin in the chest. Now let's take some weight out of our fingertips and start to roll that right hip open. Feel free to leave the right arm hanging down. Feel free to lift it up. Everybody find a focal point, keeping your eyes there. Know we all have one side that's a little bit better balance, a little bit more flexible. Take your body and mind where they are right now. Right fingertips down. Let's bend that left knee and gently lunge on your right toes. So we're going to scoot this left foot over to the left slightly. Get ready for prayer twist. Right elbow on the outside of that thigh. Palms pressed together. Now shoulder blades push into our back pockets. Left elbow up. Palms are tightly pressed together. Deep breaths. Anytime you need to bring the right knee to the mat, feel free to use that modification. Slowly bringing that left hand down, and then the right with the right knee to the mat, and our left foot comes to the middle of the mat. So we're going to shift back, and we could stay right here for our hamstring stretch. If you want to go deeper, that foot comes to the middle of the mat, straight out. Right knee could slide back. These are just options. Walk the hands towards your left foot. Wiggle that foot, and as we bend the elbows, the left hamstring's getting a good stretch with weight evenly distributed onto hands, not leaning one way or the other. And on an exhale, the right quadriceps sinks towards the mat as well. Try to exhale completely, taking with it any tightness. Nice exhale. We're going to ease our way out of this. Left foot to the mat. Left knee to the mat. And allow your hips to just wiggle side to side. So with left wrist directly under the shoulder, let's extend that left leg. Right arm extends for spinal balance. Feel free to stay right here. Head is neutral. Only if you want to, right arm out to the side. Flex that left foot. Take the left leg to the left. Not shrugging those shoulders. Deep breath. On the exhale, slowly come back down the middle and reach. Hand and knee down. Hips to our left. Left hand on top of the right. Untwisting. Nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come up to those knees. And let's take those left fingertips, point them down. Gently pull the fingertips back. Taking care of the left shoulder. Left thumb leads to come up. Flip the hand around. Left pinky leads, reach it back. Left pinky comes up in the back. Flip that hand when you need to, bring it around. One more time, left thumb leads. Flip it around, left pinky leads as you reach. Lift that left pinky up in the back and flip that hand around. Fingertips behind the low back. Gently pull those arms straight. Open the chest, chin down. Hands lift a little bit, and if you want, you can fold forward, lifting those fingertips up. Release the fingers, and let's all rest our arms at our sides, shoulders just flop, deep breath. Come on up, and let's have a seat at the front of your mat, please. Yoga strap near you, so that when you lay down, you'll be able to find it. Let's come into one boat pose. Shoulder blades in your back pockets. Arms come up, but make sure you're not shrugging. Shoulder blades, again, press down. Long arms from shoulders to fingers. One leg up if you want. Nice and strong through that center, both legs. Toes lift as long as the back's all right. Slowly come on back. Hug your knees into your chest. Shoulders down, glance over one shoulder. Slowly glance over the other shoulder. Head back to neutral, hands on your knees, draw some circles and massage that low back. Both directions. Happy baby. Let's grab our ankles or our feet with the feet facing the ceiling. Elbows, press those knees apart, and let's slowly rock side to side. Pausing for a second on each side. And you can either continue that, or as we stop rocking, first two fingers around our big toes. Press the heels away from you. Gently push the back of the knees away. Allow those legs to relax out. And let's go ahead and release. Feet to the mat and feet farther apart than your hips. Let's walk fingertips and heels towards each other. Peel that spine up. A nice bridge, stretching those hip flexors. Peeling that spine down one vertebra at a time. As we find that strap, let's put the feet in that yoga strap and very gently pull those legs towards us, lifting the hips if you want to. Slowly lowering those hips down. We're going to let the left leg come flat on the mat. Hold that strap with your right hand. And let's go ahead and take the leg to the right as you look left. Let's keep our left hip rolled down to the mat. Just let the right leg hang in the strap. Gently pull with your right hand. Taking that right leg up to the sky. Moving that strap towards your right heel, wiggling the foot. Now gently pull the leg towards you. Take the back of your right knee. Press it away from you. Deep breaths. And let's back away. Move that strap towards the ball of the foot. Nice flex. Gently pull it in. Now let's kind of wiggle the foot around. Find your best calf stretch. And then gently push the back of the knee away from you. Release and your left hand holds the strap. Let's take it across the body. Look to your right. Relax this leg in the strap and gently pull. Your exhale is your opportunity to deepen that stretch. As the right leg comes up, both feet in that strap, gently pull, lifting those hips a little bit. Lowering down, we're going to take that right leg flat on the mat. Left hand holds the strap. As we let it come to our left, look to your right. Keep that right hip rolled to the mat. Relax this left leg in the strap and gently pull. Exhale, deepen the stretch if you want. As that left leg comes in the air, move that strap towards your left heel. Nice wiggle of the foot, gently pull it in. Let's take the back of your left knee, press it away from you. And backing away, strap to the ball of the foot, nice flex, gentle pull. Remember, you can wiggle the foot, pull on one side of the strap, make it your best left calf stretch. Release, right hand holding that strap. We're going to let it come across the body and look over our left arm. This left leg just rests in the strap. Gently pull. Release and let's place that strap next to us. Let's lengthen the body from fingertips to toes as long as you can make yourself. Exhale, simply slide those arms down and rest them near your sides somewhere. Eyes closed. You have made it to your last pose, total resting pose. It is your total resting pose, so you feel free to bend the knees, kind of wiggle around a little bit, whatever is going to make you comfortable, and getting the most out of these precious last few minutes. So inhaling whatever is going to give you the best rest of your day possible. Let's pull all that breath to the top of the head. And exhale, allow that breath to flow across your forehead. Stream across those temples and roll across the back of the head. Cross your eyes and your nose and cheekbones. Flowing across the back of your jaw, straight down the sides and back of the neck. Exhale flows across the top of those shoulders. As the shoulders relax to the mat, notice that nice open posture. And your exhale rolls down your arms, rounding elbows, straight down your forearms to your wrists, palms and the top of your hand. Between your fingers and all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, just moving the fingers gently, allowing tension or stress to escape through those fingertips. The breath surrounding the rib cage, one rib at a time. Flowing from that mid-back straight down to the small of the back, across your waist and your abdominals. Deep breath into those hips. Exhale, hips and glutes completely release, along with those quadriceps and hamstrings, knees, shins and calves, and ankles. With the breath rounding the heels and flowing up the arch of your foot. Rolling across the top of the foot. Breath is between those toes, all the way to your toe tips. Exhale, wiggle those toes gently. Feel any negativity just escaping through those toe tips. Body is relaxed. Mind is calm. Better able to see what's most important and what it's time to let go of. Be nice to ourselves coming out of this position slowly. Bending one knee and placing that foot on the mat. Allowing the other knee to join it. And slowly rolling to one side. Your bottom arm is your pillow. Deep breath in and out. And starting to open the eyes as you're ready, you can slowly press yourself up to a nice sitting position. Sitting up nice and tall with a deep breath in, reaching the arms up. Exhale, the hands come to the heart. And we surrender everything in that head to our heart. Have a beautiful and blessed rest of your day. Thanks for coming. Namaste.